Welcome back, everybody. It is February 2nd, Groundhog's Day, and I'm at Wild River State Park here in central Minnesota. And I'm about to do something I never thought I would do, and that is tent camp on the second day of February. Now, mind you, I have no hot tent or heater that I'm taking, and I'm probably playing this up a bit because there is not a piece of snow to be found. It just hit 40, lows tonight about 25 or so is what I expected. So it'll be a bit cold, but nothing that is going to be, treacherous, I don't think. So it'll be a game of layers, I think, tonight. So I'm lucky enough that the office is actually open for a little bit today, so I was able to get firewood. I had to run back into find a town, probably about 5 miles back. So they are open for a short while. We'll head in to the campground. So when I checked in, I did ask if any of these sites around me or anybody was in there. They said no, and I just walked over to there, and they are not as muddy as this one. So I did just call. Normally I wouldn't do this, but there's nobody else around. It's still pretty early, and they moved me across the street there. So I'm going to move to a different site. And this is where I'll be camping tonight. Not as muddy here. It's sandy and stuff, but not as bad as that other one. Still have electric, fireplace over there. Much better spot over here, I think, for my tent. And beautiful sunshine coming down. All right, got a nice early afternoon fire going, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna get the tent up, I think, either there or there. I think there. Maybe, yeah, I think there. And we'll probably go do some hiking. Or I will, and you'll watch it, or you won't. Either way. I'm not the only one in here, too. Normally there's like 5 sites that keep open year round, which is over in the next loop. I think they've close to filled up those for tonight, so they reopened this section of the loop, which she apologized for the muddiness of that one, which was she didn't have to do that. It's understandable. So this is a wonderful site by the road, but it's not going to be that much traffic tonight. Oh, it smells so good. couple of February oddities here. One being the fact that I can easily hammer in steaks in the first week of February. The ground should be frozen like a rock right now. Also, I've had a couple people, I was putting my tent up, a couple of people driving by and checking out these sites here. I don't know if they're going back to reserve, so I might not be so alone tonight. We'll see. Again, the one I moved from is all mud, so I don't know if that one's any better or worse. And there's one down there just a little bit too, so may have neighbors. That's all right if I do. Got the tent all set. Put this second layer of a blanket over the top here tonight to help if there's wind or cold, hopefully. And for the first time in a year, I got the actual cot instead of a mattress this time, up off the ground. Tons of blankets over there. Looks cozy. We'll see. I probably should have gotten a tarp for underneath here, but being that I'm not sleeping on the ground, it'll be all right. It's pretty soft and wet. This is just fantastic. To be able to just sit here in February, just the sun feels warm and nice. There's a bit of a breeze, but it's not horrible at all. It's just very comfortable. Okay, so I'm gonna go check out the park. Maybe check out the other sites over there that are open, see who's over there. Do a little hiking and come back, I think. Most of the other camping lanes are closed then for the season. And over here are the camper cabins. They are open this time of year. I don't know if anybody's over here tonight or not. And that's the cabin I stayed at a little over 2 years ago for my first winter solstice camping trip. Lots of snow then. Doesn't look like there's anybody in these yet, but it's still early in the day. Here's the interpretive center. Don't know if it's even open this time of year. Whoa! Here's the river valley, St. Croix River Valley. Taylor's Falls, down that way. Wisconsin on the other side of the river there. We'll get closer to the river, I think, in a little bit here. I'll hike down there. A few people out and about in the park, but not too many today. I jokingly asked if the bears were coming out of hibernation early because of this warm weather, and Ranger said no, didn't think so, but I guess there are wolves in this park somewhere, not by the campsite, she said, but also said that they are in mating season, so they get a little frisky in the early mornings, I guess. So guess I wasn't aware of that. It's a nice path. Too bad I'm gonna have to walk back up it. Well, pardon my language, but there used to be a dam that ran across here. That being the Wisconsin side over there. used to come across here, I guess. I don't know if... I think it was rail, probably railway, maybe. Straight across, you get over to Wisconsin. Not anymore. Just a partially frozen river here. I hear fowl. Narrow path, huh? Beach life, Minnesota. Losing daylight, so heading back to camp. These birds are so loud. Hello. Well, I have maybe an hour of daylight left, if that. So I'm gonna walk the other camp loop over there, see if there's anybody over there, and then come back and get this fire back going. That probably went out on me. Yeah. It's there. Should be easy to get back going, and then make sure I'm set up for darkness here. This park has some really nice campsites, by the way. Pretty spacious, you know. Yeah, these are right across from each other, but they're pretty private with the woods, you know, in the summertime. Well, these are all overgrown probably, so it's nice. It's a nice park with really big. I think there's 5 different camp loops here. And that would have been just fine too. Like tonight, been perfect. I don't know. Loud birds. Well, I just walked that whole loop, and there's only one other person here right now. And he doesn't have a tent, so maybe he's sleeping in his vehicle tonight. I don't know. staying warm by the fire. Still got a bunch of firewood after this big pile burns down. Be starting supper a little bit later here. Just been sitting here, no music, no nothing, just listening to the quiet and the birds croaking up here flying by. So it's been very peaceful. Somebody's just rolling in here. I don't know if he's going to come in over here, but we'll see. He's heading this way. I see headlights. Anyways, this has been very nice. Tonight's supper is going to be really easy. I've just got 3 meatballs and some marinara sauce here. They're turkey, so hopefully they're a little bit better for me, but probably not. Either way, I'm going to just heat these up. They're already pre-cooked, so just have to heat these up. Going to throw them on a bun, and I just have a meatball sandwich. So I've put a bunch of mozzarella cheese on here. I'm going to wrap this up and throw this on the fire just to warm it up and toast it. Be a nice meatball sandwich. Take a look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. That cheese is melted, is bubbling a little bit there. That's perfect. The bun got toasted. Oh, it's gonna be good. I gotta let it cool off for a minute. Well, it's about 9 at night. It's colder than it was supposed to be, of course. It's about 21, 22 degrees. So it's already much lower than it's supposed to be overnight. And no lie, I'm freezing. Been by the fire, so I'm gonna head in to the tent and just get bundled up. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, and it's already much colder than it's supposed to be overnight. It's 22 degrees. So I'm all covered up. And we'll see how this goes tonight. Very cold. Very, very cold. Well, I'm just going to crawl in and go to sleep for the night. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you. Lots of frost. It's about 7 a.m. Yeah, frosty walls in here. Crows are out. And the sun should be up soon. Yeah. A car horn. It's about 31 degrees, so it bounced back up in temperature a little bit. It was low 20s overnight. Wasn't too bad. At one point I got pretty cold, like at one, I threw a couple more blankets under me. That seemed to really help this cot. Like if I feel here, it's really quite cold, so that did help kind of insulate that. I had all the heavy blankets on top of me. Get packed up and go out of here. One of the things I like to get better at this year is showing on my videos more night stuff, but I don't know. I never have good lighting, so it's kind of like, always seems like an abrupt ending to the night, but I'll see what I can work at. I got everything out of the tent already, so I'm just going to pull that down and I'm going to head out here after I enjoy a little coffee. Overnight it was very, very quiet. Nothing till like the birds early in the morning, but that's it. Very nice and comfortable. This muddy ground froze back up last night. My shoe print is forever printed in there. Well, as I do one of my first reverse angle, that's it for today and this camping trip. It's all right, I'm still in the parking lot of the campground. There's nobody here. That's it. I'm out of time. Evidently my charger for my batteries for the camera went out, so I don't know if it's a cold or what, but I have to figure that out. So I have one battery left. Maybe I'll show you some stuff on the way out. Thanks again for watching. I truly appreciate it. The likes and subscribes and all that. Official YouTube business. This one was more about seeing if I could make it overnight in the cold, and more so than exploring the park, but did a little bit of both, I guess. And I have officially camped in a tent overnight in February. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. Be back soon, I hope.